5 real school lockdown horror stories that will haunt you forever. Schools are supposed to be safe, a place for learning, laughter. But sometimes, they become the setting for something much darker. These are 5 true stories of school lockdowns that were anything but drills. Turn off the lights, put on your headphones, and welcome to Oh My Gosh Stories. Story 1. The Man Behind the Locker. It happened in 2014 in Ohio. A middle school went into lockdown during 4th period after a student claimed to see a man hiding behind the lockers near the gym. Teachers thought it was a prank until a gym teacher checked and found a dirty footprint on the wall behind the lockers. Security footage showed no one entering the school. Yet during the lockdown, several students swore they heard breathing and scratching from the locker wall. The lockdown lasted 3 hours. When police finally arrived, they found a trapdoor behind the locker, leading to an old maintenance crawl space. Inside, they found food wrappers, a flashlight, and a worn-down photo of a child that matched no one in the school. To this day, no one knows who was there or how long they had been watching. Story 2. The Silent Girl in the Bathroom. 2019. Texas. A high school goes into lockdown after someone reports hearing screaming in the girls' bathroom on the 2nd floor. Officers search the area. The bathroom is empty, except for one stall door swinging slowly back and forth. CCTV confirms no one entered that floor during the lockdown. But 2 girls claimed they saw a girl in a white uniform with long black hair, sitting on the sink and whispering something in a language they didn't recognize. When they blinked, she was gone. One of the girls fainted. Later, a retired janitor said a student had died in that bathroom in the 1980s from alcohol poisoning during prom night. The girl was wearing a white uniform. Story 3. The intercom that spoke alone. One morning in a small Illinois elementary school, the intercom system crackled to life. "This is not a drill. Lock your doors." Students and teachers complied immediately. But here's the terrifying part. The office staff said they never issued a lockdown, and no one had touched the intercom. The message played twice, exactly the same. Creepy enough, but worse. The principal had died the night before in a car accident. The voice on the intercom matched his exactly. The audio system was tested. No recordings were found. No evidence of tampering. Just a voice from the grave, giving one last warning. Story 4. Footsteps in the ceiling. In 2020, during a routine lockdown drill in a school in Oregon, a 5th grade class huddled under desks. Suddenly, they heard footsteps above them. Slow, heavy steps, not animals. The teacher tried to stay calm, telling the students it was just pipes. But one kid whispered, "Why would pipes walk?" Later that week, another lockdown. Same classroom, same ceiling footsteps. A janitor finally investigated. He found scratch marks and a trail of what looked like muddy footprints in the crawl space above. He followed the trail and found a small wooden box sealed shut. Inside, a child's diary from 1976. The last page read, "He lives in the ceiling now. He says he likes the children." Story 5. The Stranger in the Yearbook. This story comes from New Jersey. A high school art class went into lockdown when a student spotted someone standing motionless just outside their classroom window. They described him as tall, pale, wearing a black coat and no shoes. But when teachers looked, he was gone. Weeks later, during yearbook assembly, one student noticed a strange figure in the background of several class photos, including one taken during the lockdown. He matched the same description. One teacher grew pale when she saw the image. She left the school the next day and never returned. Rumor has it she had seen that man before, 20 years earlier, when she was a student at that very school. He hadn't aged a day. If this story gave you chills, you're not alone. Subscribe to Oh My Gosh Stories for more terrifying tales every week. Drop a comment below. What would you do if this happened to you? Until next time, stay safe, stay alert, and don't turn around.